Yo, what's going on, guys? SimplyPops here, back at it again with another tweaks video. And I gotta say, man, I have to make a little follow-up video. You guys completely supported the hell out of my last video, and I just had to make a part 2 to it. There's definitely more best Cydia tweaks out there, but I just wanted to make it short and simple. But this is another 5 best tweaks video. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The wallpaper, I'll throw a link in the description if you guys want to get this wallpaper. So at number 5, and I gotta say, this is my favorite tweak of all time right here, man. And it is called Color Flow 3. Now, Color Flow 3, fully supported for iOS 10, and I gotta say, this is the best. This is the best jailbreak tweak, man, in my opinion. So basically, it's gonna match the album artwork. Oops, I got another tweak. Yeah. This is a classic song right here too, by the way. So as you're browsing through the songs, it's gonna change the background of the music app, and tweaks like this make you want to play music. Now, of course, it does work on the iPad. I like to show you guys that it does work on the iPad, but the only thing is, I don't like how iOS 10 have the one side colored and the other side not. I don't know, it's a little weird, but it definitely do work on the iPad, and this is a must. This is a must buy, man. In my opinion, you need this tweak if you listen to music. And it just makes you want to listen to more and more music just to see the colors, man. Colors just makes any kind of mood, man, in my opinion. Oops. Yes, it does work on Spotify. So that is Color Flow 3. Definitely a well-made tweak, man. Definitely support the developer. It's definitely a cool one right here, man. Alright, so at next up, number 4, we have color banners. Now, color banners is another well-made tweak, and basically it's gonna match the color of the icon. So the icon on the top, you guys can see, is blue. It's gonna basically be the dominant. So it's gonna take the dominant color of whatever apps, and it does work with your themes, and it's just gonna adapt to that color, basically. So you guys can see the slices, the dominant color is really blue, but the outline is white. Color banners too is definitely a dope tweak. Highly recommend it, and it does work on the iPad. Definitely test it out right here, and I think this is a well-made tweak. You definitely need this. Now, you're gonna have times like when it's gonna be like this, and you can configure it on the settings. So that's the only problem I don't like. The white and the white, I can fool around with that a little bit later, but you know, color banners too definitely give the iOS some life, you know, some depth, you know what I mean, and stuff like that really do refine iOS, man. One of the reasons why I jailbreak is because of color flow and color banners, man. Definitely, if it refines iOS, highly recommend this one. All right, so next up we have the plus plus app. So you got, you know, Twitter plus plus, you have Snap plus plus, Facebook plus plus, YouTube plus plus. It's just so many plus plus, and I can make a whole video just talking about each of them, but basically it supercharge your Instagram app, your YouTube app, and I definitely do highly recommend the plus plus apps. It just basically refines the Instagram. You guys can actually save the picture without screenshotting. You could, you know, select your resolution. You can, you know, repost it if you want. So it's just so many things I can go through. Highly recommend Instagram plus plus, Twitter plus plus, YouTube plus plus. It's just so many plus plus that I have to recommend it, man. Supercharge. If the app can't do it, the plus plus apps can, and you don't need to download no separate apps. It's just a tweak, and it's just gonna refine that tweak right there, man. It works on the iPad, trust me, it does. At number 2, we have a tweak called K's. Now, if you guys did miss OXO, and OXO is definitely one of my favorite tweaks of all time, from iOS 6 especially. iOS 7 was a beast. iOS 9 was cool. OXO hands down is one of my favorite tweaks, but it's not compatible for iOS 10 yet, but K's got you covered. It's gonna give you the functionality of OXO, so like you can swipe your thumb right here and you can, you know, switch to the apps just like that on the fly. If you have like the iPhone 7, this would be a lot smoother, but I'm running the iPhone 6. You know, you go into the Instagram, so it's like an app switcher, but it's a lot faster. And another thing too, if you're on the Instagram app and you swipe from the right side, you can just go straight to the home, if I can do it. Yeah, just like that. So all the features from OXO, your app switcher is still the same, but it gives you those 2 primary features of OXO until the developer updates OXO, which is probably going to be OXO 4. Can't wait for that one. That one's going to be sick. It is a free tweak, and that is K's. It definitely works on the iPad. So yeah, you can do the same thing on the iPad. Same exact thing, and it works well on the iPad. Highly recommended. One of my favorite tweaks right there. Alright, so at number 1 we have ParameterHub. Now, ParameterHub basically is going to organize your notification, and you can also organize your notification center in your lock screen. So when notifications come in, it's just not all jumbled up. It's going to sort the notifications by app. I'm going to show you guys just that. So when I get a notification, it is a little glitchy, so definitely keep that in mind. But when the developers start to smoothen it out, it's going to definitely work. So yeah, it just keep on coming up with this. It wasn't doing that before, but right when I updated, that's when it started doing that. So basically, all it's gonna do, let's say you have a Instagram notification, a Snapchat notification, you can tap the app and it's gonna view that notification for that specific app. But it is a little buggy. This makes me want to uninstall it, but you know, keep an eye on ParameterHub, man. It's definitely one of my favorites from iOS 9, from iOS 8. It's definitely a must install tweak if you get a lot of notifications a lot. And I didn't bother to install it on the iPad because once that glitch was going on my iPhone, I didn't want to bother it with my iPad. But definitely keep an eye on ParameterHub though. It is a free tweak. Highly recommend it. Alright guys, so just for a bonus, I want to throw a bonus tweak out there, man. And I gotta say, this is a life-saving tweak right here, man. So let's say you send in a message, right? F you, right? But let's say it was your mom. Well, this is myself. But send delay, you can actually stop that message. Oop, it's sent by accident. So that's where you can tweak up the settings, and basically you can send something and you can stop it right before it sends. So send delay, you know, it's gonna delay the send. So let's go to the settings real quick. So it is a little bit short. You can raise it up all the way up to 5 seconds, like about 3 seconds. So now next time when I type, it's a little bit delay. You can read it back, you can stop it, and that's it, man. It's a life-saving thing. If you happen to always send the message to the wrong person a lot, you need this tweak. It is called Send Delay. It is free, and it definitely works on the iPad, and you can stop it right there. So you're gonna see a red, you can stop it. If you just let it go, it's gonna eventually send it, and that's it. So that pretty much concludes the top 5 best tweaks part 2. Thank you guys so much for all your support, man. I definitely do appreciate it, and I'm definitely gonna give you guys more and more videos. The more you support, the more I give you guys these type of videos. Alright guys, until next time, follow me on Twitter, subscribe, click on that bell, and I catch you guys on my next video. And I definitely do love this wallpaper right here, man. I don't know, man. I love this setup on my iPad right now. Kind of give you that tropical feeling. It's just nice, and you got the wood. It kind of give you that nice tropical feeling. And look, the material of the iPad matches well. It's nice, man. Alright guys, if you guys do want to see a theme video or setup video, just let me know in the comments.